I'm Mel, I'm 59 years old.
And I'm Catherine. I'm this handsome guy's wife. I'm 58 years old.
I work out 5 days a week. Thanks to Catherine, I eat a little bit better in the last 10 years. We mostly fish and chicken eaters when it comes to proteins and eat a lot of vegetables. Have a sweet tooth like everybody else, but I kind of feel like we've been doing the right things for a very long time in order to stay on top of our health because it's very important to us. I've never had any heart symptoms at all. Nothing other than my family history and getting medical regular checkups that would prompt anything that would make me be concerned that I had any heart issues. 4 years ago, one of the tests that I have in my yearly physical was a calcium screening, and it was very high. In fact, the doctor called me on that Friday. My doctor said, "Are you doing anything this weekend?" And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Well, I don't want you to do anything. Your calcium score came back, it was like 1,300, which from what I understand is anything over 0 is not good." He told me not to do anything for the weekend, and he would get me in for the nuclear test to do the additional treadmill test. I took that test. That was 4 years ago. Again, treadmill tests every since then. They ran that test again this year. My calcium score had gone to 3,000. And again, a lot of concern.
The number one symptom of cardiovascular disease is a heart attack. And about 1/3 of those people who have those crazy heart attacks as the first symptom, they die. That's way too many people dying. My dad dropped dead when I was 20 of cardiac disease. He had a massive heart attack and he died in my arms. I lost 2 of his sisters, my aunts, in their sleep to massive heart attacks, and they died. And of course, my first reaction is, oh my gosh, my husband could drop dead. I know what this means. And so we just did the stuff, and they said, okay, come back to us and we'll do this coronary calcium score again. And we had been doing all of the things, and then his score had doubled, which was like a punch to the gut. I mean, it was high to begin with, but 3,000? When you get a coronary calcium score like that, how do you get a snapshot of what's really going on inside those arteries? His lipid panel was great. His cholesterol levels, because he'd been on a statin, looked fine. Get your coronary calcium score. If you have any kind of numbers at all on that, it's indicative that there's already coronary artery disease going on. Then the next step is getting the ClearCardio to see what's actually, the only way to see really what's going on inside of there. And from there, we'll go and figure out a treatment plan. Once he showed us what it looked like inside Mel's arteries, for me, having an action plan, being able to see what was actually going on inside of his heart, realizing that that tool could be used to tweak his program. I was no longer worried after meeting with Dr. Osborne that he would drop dead.
Don't assume just because you look and you feel like you're doing all the right things and you're healthy and you're eating right and you're exercising and all those things, you don't know what's going on inside your body without additional tests and the things that are available out there right now. If you have a family history, push that needle to say, okay, I want more. I want to really understand what's going on inside versus just outwardly with a treadmill test or whatever your blood results are. Push with your doctor and recommend ClearCardio for a test that will give you a way better understanding. You have from a 10% understanding to a 100% understanding of what's going on with the ClearCardio test.